Hey guys, it's Chris here, just showing off one of my armies, my Space Marines of the Imperial Wardens chapter. This is just a small portion of the army. I got a few others models that need painting, but this is pretty much what most of it is going to be. As you can see, it's mainly infantry based. I don't have much in the way of vehicles. I do have a pair of rhinos, but they're not finished, so they're not here. Basic fluff for these guys is that they were forged in the early years of the 41st millennium, and they protect a star system which I made up, which is called the Gallus system. Now, the Gallus system has 7 planets, most of which I've named and given something special about. For instance, these guys, their chapter planet is called Palatine, and it's a very cold place. It's pretty much a death world, although there is a city there, but it's primarily frozen wasteland. And the Wardens were created to protect the system, as it's located in a sector which lies between Terra and Cadia. So it's a pretty important place for, like staging points and marshalling troops to go off to Cadia, Armageddon, etc. And the Wardens, they're based off of the Imperial Fist chapter, so they are Sons of Dawn, and so I use the Imperial Fist chapter tactics in my games, which has worked out for the most part. As you can see, most of them are white and blue, and well, I will admit that when I was younger, because I've had this army for about 6 years now, I based that off Star Wars with the clone troopers and that. But about 3 years ago, I kind of decided that that was a dumb idea, and now they have taken on a more Romanesque appearance. And so, for instance, now my veterans have a unique color scheme, which is instead of being mainly white, they're crimson with a bit of white and blue details. So the Imperial Wardens are ordinary, pretty much your basic chapter. They have roughly 1,000 troops, and they protect their system and as well as the sector as a whole. But yeah, they're very heavily based on the Roman Empire, and I've given them unique titles and such. For instance, if we look over here, I've got 2 legates, which are the captains. So I've got this guy here. His name is Hadrian. He is the legate of the 5th Company. And to his left, we have Legatus Rex of the 2nd Company. Here we got the Chief Librarian. His name is Cicero. Here we have this guy here with the Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. That's my attempt at making my first legate, Maximus. And he is the right hand of the Chapter Master, who is right here. This is my Chapter Master. His official title is Consul, and his name is Caesarion. And as you can see, I used the model for Keldor Drago as the base for this. and I think it worked out pretty well. Gave him a different sword arm, and that gave him a unique pose and his colour scheme, and looks truly unique. I got some, of course I got most of the legates, so I got nearly 10 legates, but a lot of them aren't painted. I only got a few. For instance, I got this guy here, he's painted. Legatus Trajan of the Third Company. You pretty much used bits from the Stern Guard kit to make this guy, with the little skull thingy from the Scions kit, which I thought worked out well, and used the Vanguard kit to make this legate. His name is Civicus. He's in charge of the 8th Company. There's a double lightning claws there, and I absolutely just love this. The helmet crest that you get in the Stern Guard kit. I've got about 4 models that boast that now. 3 of them here. The 4th one hasn't been painted yet, but he's going to be another legate. In the back there, got my Master of the Forge, Domitius, with his servitors. Might get another tech brain. Maybe get a Thunderfire cannon. But I'm probably more interested in getting some more tanks and stuff for that. So yeah, that's pretty much the look for the army. So you've got some assault marines there. Back. The land speeder. And so yeah, Imperial Wardens are my main army. I've pretty much tried to create as much fluff for them, and I think for the most part it's worked out pretty good. And my other armies are all connected, so like fluff wise, and this is the first video showcasing my army and just discussing the general fluff, and each army's fluff is connected in some way, and probably get the next video out by the weekend, and that will be on my orcs, so that should be good. But yeah, Imperial Wardens are by far my favourite army that I have, and they're not my only Space Marine army, but they're definitely my main one, and I've put a lot of work into making them as unique as I can. As you can see, the main colour scheme is very similar to a certain pre-heresy legion that goes traitor. So I've made sure that in the fluff they're completely different, and also with the unique colour schemes for the veterans. That's pretty much it. That's my Imperial Warden army, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Bye.